took place in Florida. So that's a new development. Arzu, what more can you tell us?
Well, yes, Ukrainian negotiator will visit the United States this week for talk on Washington's plan to end Russia's war in Ukraine. Senior official briefed on the matter, tells the media, and in fact, the delegation is planning to meet with the American side at the end of this week, and the requesting anonymity due to the sensitivity of the matter. The talks may take place in Florida. This is what we're getting to know from our sources. And also, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's former chief of staff, was meant to take part in the talks before his dismissal today amid avoiding corruption probe, the official says. So definitely this is going to be very crucial. Ukrainian negotiator that are scheduled to visit the United States for the talks on the Washington plan to end the Russia war in Ukraine. Yes.
Stay with me, Arzu. I'll come back to you. Now, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky has said that Russia launched around 36 missiles and nearly 600 drones in overnight attack on Ukraine. Taking to social media platform X, Zelensky said that emergency services are working at the sites of the Russian strikes. Zelensky further went on to say that it was time Europe made a decision on Russian frozen assets if Russia's attacks continue. This comes as a vast overnight attack on Russia killed 3 people and wounded nearly 30. Arzu, back to you on this new development.
Well, yes, a series of Russian missile and drone strike on Ukraine that began last Friday and lasted into early Saturday left more than 6,000 people without power. This is what.
All right, viewers, we seem to have lost the connection there. But of course, we were telling you about Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, who has said that Russia has launched around 36 missiles, and we have more updates. Now, the Energy Ministry of Ukraine has said that a series of Russian missile and drone strikes in Ukraine left more than 600,000 people without power. The ministry also stated that more than 100,000 in the Kyiv region and almost 8,000 in the Kharkiv region have been left without electricity in the morning. All right, viewers, so of course, we all know that, Ukraine, of course, is a country that gets very, very cold at this time of the year. And unfortunately, when there's no electricity there, you can imagine the plight of the citizens and the people there. And of course, amongst the tension that is prevailing, the winter months, of course, are going to be very, very difficult. We're talking about the Energy Ministry of Ukraine, who said that a series of Russian missile and drone strikes on Ukraine, which has left more than 600,000 people without power. I have my colleague Medha joining me with more details. Medha, what more can you tell us?
Well, yes, the Energy Ministry of Ukraine has made a statement saying that the series of Russian missile and drone attacks on Ukraine has left more than 600,000 people without power. The ministry said that more than 100,000 people in the Kiev region and almost 8,000 in the Kharkiv region were left without power. Remember, Russian attacks, missile and drone attacks across Ukraine have left about 3 people dead and 30 have been wounded. Emergency services are working across Ukraine in order to help people. The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky also has said that Russia had launched about 36 missiles and almost 600 drones against ordinary life. He claimed that the main targets of the attack were energy infrastructure and civilian facilities. He's also said that extensive damage and fires in residential apartments have been reported as well. Zelensky also, meanwhile, called upon Europe to help end this war. He has said that the European Union needs to make a decision on frozen assets, what is to be done with the frozen assets that the Europeans have frozen in regards to Moscow. Zelensky has also said that certain discussions must be held with partners in order to bring an end to this war, and that no day must be wasted to ensure that there are enough missiles for Ukraine to defend itself against Russia's drone strikes. Back to you, Vaishali.
All right, Meena, thanks for joining me with those details. And with that, viewers, I'm slipping into a short commercial break. I'll see you on the other side.